Yeah, hopefully that was pretty scary because I was in the middle of bringing up OBS. It started that has these like little plugins for the chat and the
Yeah.
recent events, and those were just like, hey, we can't reach this thing. I'm like, okay, so I go over to Twitch. Twitch is just spinning, and I'm talking to you guys. I'm saying something, nobody's responding. I'm like, what? Do I have bad breath or something? And
No, you were frozen on a face like this.
the old man squinting with his glasses on. Yeah, that's great.
Yep, that's what you were doing. And actually, you make that face enough that I didn't realize that you had dropped from the stream for like a good 2 minutes.
Shit!
That's amazing.
That's a deep burn. It's a deep burn.
What's going on, everybody? Thank you for joining us in the chat so early, so soon. We appreciate that. Frankie, thank you very much for that resub.
Yes, thank you, Frankie. Welcome in, everyone.
34 months. Are you kidding?
Wow.
What?
So
that's crazy.
Is Frankie the subscription daddy?
I mean, until somebody can beat that, I think Frankie is
I don't think
the reigning subscription daddy.
It's better subscription daddy than prescription daddy.
Ooh, what you sipping on there, bud?
A little bit of espresso.
Oh, I'll have one of them espressos. It's espresso.
Gotta be ultra fancy.
Sure, of course we do. Give me a second. I need to bring this back up.
What have you done?
Hang on.
What have you done?
Nothing. There we are. There. I just had to get everything situated because I was a little bit discombobulated. All right. Well, we're good now. We're good now. Okay.
We're good?
Yes, we're good.
Okay. Thank goodness.
Welcome to Gamers Week Podcast. And like the name says, we analyze the best, worst, and weirdest headlines of the past week in the video game industry. This is episode 197, and today is Wednesday, January 28th, 2026. My name is Donnie G. Retro, and I will be your host this evening, but I am not alone. I have here with me my two gracious co-hosts. My first co-host loves big men who wear diapers and earthquakes both in and out of the bedroom. Say hello to Mr. Ryan Payne. Ryan, how are you doing, buddy?
Good. If the earth is a rockin', don't come a knockin', my friend.
My second co-host recently actually the devil and was instantly promoted to head of torture and pain department. Give it up for your favorite soulless ginger, Miss Williams. Blue, how are you doing this evening?
Ever since I was a little girl, this has been my dream job. Head of the torture and pain department of hell.
Man, what a weird childhood you had.
This is the fulfillment of a childhood dream, and I cannot wait to get started.
That explains so much.
So
you guys aren't surprised.
No, not at all. You've reached the tippy top. What more is there?
I think just to enjoy.
Just to enjoy it?
To fulfill my job description to the fullest of my capability.
It's not a job if you love what you do.
That's true. If you love what you do, you never work a day in your life.
The pay isn't much, but it's honest work. Want to start your own podcast? Maybe about hippopotamonstrosquiptolophobia? The new GWP safe word of the week? Did I get it? Was I good?
That was closer than I would have done.
Okay.
I'm very impressed.
Say,
did your tongue exercises earlier today.
Hippopotamonstrosquiptolophobia.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Something with hippos.
That is the fear of large words.
I have no fear. I tackled that mother.
I think they just made that word as a middle finger to people who actually have this fear.
Like, oh my God. I can't say this. Buzzsprout has a user-friendly interface, great analytics, and resources to help grow your audience. Use the link in the description to get a $20 credit when you sign up for a paid plan. Let's go ahead and jump right into the reviews, reactions, and requests this week. Dustin Oran says, my predictions for 2026 are, number 1, the AI bubble bursts, causing the gaming industry to scale it back. Number 2, Microsoft sells Xbox and all of their other gaming assets to another company or spins it off into its own company. Number 3, after the Steam frame is released, other gaming companies and storefronts adopt FEX, Lepton, and other means of x86 emulation, making number 4, Android handhelds become mainstream. Those are some hell of predictions.
No kidding. The
Yeah.
first one, with even some of the articles that we're doing today, I think that is possible but ambitious, is what I'll say. The AI bubble bursts. I don't know if that's going to happen.
It's got to burst at some point.
It does. But you've got all of these different companies laying off so many different people because of AI. If AI can do exactly what those people do, then I don't think it's going to burst.
But it can't, is the thing.
Why can't it?
Well, I mean, that's like been the big thing. Like Mr. Blue and I were even talking about this earlier today because we were talking about the cost of RAM.
Yeah.
And it's like if the AI was eating up all the RAM for a good reason, like, okay, I can understand why the price has gone up. But it's not. It's eating up all the RAM for bullshit reasons.
Mhm.
And so far, it has yet to really prove itself in all of the applications that people keep insisting that it can do just fine.
So you think it's the new NFT?
I mean,
Ooh.
do we have to have a new one of these type of subjects every year at Gamers Week?
I think so.
Yeah, that just like it hogs up the space that we talk about.
Fun.
Yeah.
I wonder what the next one will be.
I would say out of all of these, I think number 2 is possibly, I mean, because that's my prediction.
Yeah.
Xbox is going away. Microsoft is going to wash its hands of it. It's just, how are they going to do it? I would think that they would want to sell it to another company, but maybe like disconnecting it, making it its own brand, but still like kind of keeping its little fingernails like just slightly attached to it. Maybe
Hanging on for dear life.
Little fingernails.
Yeah. Next up, Jam the Ottoman says Game of the Year will definitely not be GTA 6. It's not coming out this year, more than likely. And if it does, it won't be in a GOTY state. Saros and Wolverine are the most likely contenders, as Remedy usually gets screwed.
Wolverine does look like it's going to be epic. So
It does.
Yeah.
But I still think it's coming out this year.
I do too. But
there's the thing. If it's coming out in November, it does not give it enough time to be Game of the Year.
Oh, I don't know. What didn't, like 2 years ago, they had a game that just came out, Game of the Year?
yeah, I could be. I don't remember specifically, but I mean, also, like we discussed last week, sometimes games get nominated before they're even technically released.
Right.
Oh, that's
Right.
disgusting. That's
is
stupid.
disgusting.
Yeah. And last up, Retro Gaming Dev says, great episode. Loved the He-Man segment, though my favorite moment was the Goonies echo tangent at the end.
I didn't listen to the episode, so I
haven't
don't know.
listened yet either.
You guys already forgot.
Is this the stinger? Is this, did you made it a, oh.
It's just the outro. We did the read, and then somebody said echo, echo, and then you guys were gone. Apparently, it was a stream of consciousness display because you have no like clarity of having done it.
No, I remember doing it. I just don't remember at what point in the episode we did. So I didn't know if you turned it into, okay. I didn't know if you took that and turned it into the end of the episode.
I guess you have to listen. I'm disappointed in both of you.
I'm a week in arrears. I'm sorry.
He's weak in the rear.
That's what I heard.
You blow me where the Pampers is?
PCU reference for the win.
All right, let's go ahead and take on the patron shoutouts.
We couldn't do what we do without the help of our gorgeous patrons. Here are the generous folks supporting Gamers Week on Patreon. Terry Kinnear, Don't Make Me Pull This Car Over, This Guy Are Sick, Hybrid Divide, You Fall Before Me, Let's Play Princess, LaShorty, The Pixel Pond Family, including Shannon and Luke, and the Skee Ball Daddy, Zach, aka Old Cluster Nuts, Puzzle Butter, Number One, Blue Sick Voice Chan, John Barron, Sassy Sony, Evo Lust, Cyrum, Al Harrington's Wacky Waving Inflatable Arm Flailing Tube Man Emporium and Warehouse, Mega Retroman, Gamatroid, Mora Deeb, Michael. I've seen those finger paintings you bring home and they suck. Right? Emo-esque Bill Tucker, You Know the Bleeps, the Sweeps, and the Creeps. Fruitcakes, I Hate It When My Schwartz Gets Twisted, Pickled Pepper. Ducks with Thick Thighs, Absolutely the Best Podcast, A Work in Progress. Bob's and Dugnut, Blues Little Sis, Parlor Daddy, Retroblast Pat, B&T Zilla Guy, The Mad Milkman, Seven Castle Forest, Crunchy Kong, The Ichia Spawn, Frank Grande, Love Retro BTW, Steven Sand, and Ramboski. If you like what you hear today, and we really hope you do, please consider joining us on Patreon. Your support helps cover the cost of producing the show, as well as other cool stuff we'll be doing, like prizes and giveaways. You'll also gain access to our bi-weekly patron-only bonus cast called Gamers Week Uncut, Patrons with Benefits. Visit patreon.com/gamersweek or follow the link in the show notes to learn more.
I must be off a little bit, but I don't remember what movie quote that's from. I've seen those finger paintings you bring home and they suck.
The same one we've been doing the last couple weeks.
I don't remember which one we've been doing the past couple weeks.
I don't either.
Oh, you guys, have you considered maybe some vitamins or something? Some fish oil, something to keep going up there?
I'm a man. I'm 40.
Happy Gilmore. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Sorry.
I wasn't going to tell him Frank, but he's much nice. Frank is much nicer than I am.
When does he say that? Finger paintings one.
Oh, it's the when he's talking to his girlfriend when she leaves and he's on the intercom. I think I've seen those
And
finger
she's
paintings
like-
you break home and you suck. I'm sorry.
She's like,
baby.
you're not any good at
Oh,
hockey.
yes.
And
Yeah,
he's like, well, yeah, your finger painting sucks. So
Oh, yeah.
yeah, see, T-Ken says, so Donnie and RGB don't even listen to the episode when they're recording them.
Man, this shit
Can't
goes in.
expect, yeah.
It's like boom, gone. I'm like, wait a minute. Or am I supposed to record tonight as I'm going to the bed?
I've done that.
All right, let's go ahead and jump into the headlines.
Well, this headline segment is proudly sponsored by Absolutely the Best Podcast, A Work in Progress. Each episode, George and Zach discuss and rank all the best things. And right now, they're ranking every movie in the Alien vs. Predator connected universe. This week, they've got a trivia question for us. What is the first home console to feature a 16-bit CPU? Visit them at absolutelythebest.net or follow the link in the show notes. I know the answer to this question.
Okay.
I think I do. And that's because I do this segment called Gaming History 101.
But apparently you don't remember it.
That stuff I remember because it's interesting.
Oh.
Donnie, do you want to gander a guess?
Well, I mean, obviously with the 8-bit was the Nintendo, the Master System and everything like that. And then it jumps into the 16-bit era. I don't know if any one of them were a true 16-bit processor, but if you look at the 3 consoles that came out, so the Genesis came out in 89, the Super Nintendo came out in 90, and I believe the TurboGrafx came out in 89 as well, but it's just like which one came out first. And if you want to go by like Japanese release or something, I don't know. So for me, it's a toss-up between Genesis and TurboGrafx. So
if memory serves me right, I actually think that the TurboGrafx was 2 8-bit processors working together.
Oh,
but I might be wrong on that one. It's actually, I think it's earlier than that. So
Okay.
if memory serves me right, the Intellivision had a 16-bit processor, and the games, some of them actually ran at 10 bits. So that's why it was like better looking than some of the Atari 2600 games, as well as the ColecoVision. So it had the capacity for better games, but it just didn't use it.
You're kidding me.
No. So if I'm correct on that one. I don't know if there's any other before that, but I do know the Intellivision had like that weird quirk. That it
Okay.
had 16 bits. Yeah.
Well, Zach is saying TG16 was only a 16-bit GPU, so okay, then I
Actually,
was
yeah.
wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guessed Atari something because I was like, the 16, we generally consider the 16-bit generation, and I was, if that was one of the answers, then this is a lame question. So I was like, it's got to be way earlier than that. So I was like, it's Atari something. He said no, but you're close. And then I said Intellivision, and yeah, it was the Mattel Intellivision.
Well, the Intellivision, okay. Kind of like a missed boat, don't you think, with the 16-bit processor? And
Yeah, and I think a lot of it had to do with just how the serial buses work and everything back
yeah,
then too. So that it wasn't like a, I don't know. I don't know if the rest of the technology was up to snuff. And plus, I would imagine if you were going to make 16-bit games back then, it would be super expensive, right?
true.
Right, because a lot of the arcade games at that time were about the same fidelity. So, um, yeah, it's like owning a Neo Geo AES.
um, hold on just a second. Somebody was saying in the chat. Tekken85, y'all need to listen to Retro Game Club podcast more. Obviously,
Mhm.
I feel like I've heard this multiple times already. I do. It's just that since it's cold out, I haven't been walking as much, and I have fallen behind on my podcast listening. So it's like I'm in hibernation mode, and I will need to play some serious catch up.
I mean, I covered for you. I was like, they can't even remember our podcast. They're not going to remember listening to anyone else's.
And I Can't See says, wasn't there a 64-bit console that was just two 32-bit chips? And yes, I believe that was the Atari Jaguar.
Oof.
Or if you're British, Jaguar.
Oh, Jaguar. All right, first up in this week's headlines, no one can say we didn't see this coming. Last week, Ubisoft announced a portfolio reset that saw the closure of 2 studios, the delay of 7 games, and the cancellation of 6 projects, including its much delayed Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time remake. But it's not done there. The company has now announced it's exploring eliminating 200 roles at its Paris headquarters through a voluntary mutual termination agreement. This announcement is partnered with the publisher's pledge to double down on player-facing generative AI. That's a week that feels like a lifetime, but Ubisoft would like to knock over one more thing on its way out the door. Bing! So it's also increased subscription prices for Just Dance Plus, a dying 3-year-old concept for a 17-year-old franchise. Unsurprisingly, announcing so many dumpster fires all at once caused the company's share prices to plummet 34% to a market cap of about €500 million, down from €10 billion in 2018. In other words, Ubisoft has lost around 95% of its value in just 8 years. Once one of the biggest and most respected game makers, Ubisoft has suffered a string of setbacks in recent years. Sorry. Who would forget the company's 2024 hot take that gamers need to get comfortable not owning their games? Then the publisher breached a loan agreement last year, resulting in a highly unusual week-long delay in reporting its first half financial results. It has also struggled creatively with high-profile games such as Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora and Star Wars Outlaws falling flat in an increasingly competitive consumer market. Pour one out for Ubisoft.
This sounds to me like a death rattle,
Yeah.
right? Exactly. Ubisoft has shaken themselves off the mortal coil, if you will. And actually, one of the things I saw today was a announcement from one of the voice actresses for Prince of Persia,
Mm-hmm.
Imam Ayaz. I'm probably mispronouncing that. Uh, but she had announced that she had invested 3 years on one of these roles for Prince of Persia that included motion capture and voice work. And she
Mm-hmm.
even did it with a broken foot at one point.
Mm-hmm.
And guess how she found out?
On the internet.
On the frickin' internet.
Ooh.
Yeah. I mean, Ubisoft has kind of been the definition of a hot mess for quite some time. So I definitely could see them, well, we're canceling 6 games, we're delaying 7 more. We're not going to bother to call every single person who put time and effort and a big chunk of their lives in just to let them know, but they'll figure it out eventually. At least you assume she got paid already.
God, I hope so.
That's the thing I was ready to ask. Like, did she get paid for the work that she did? If she
I would
didn't,
imagine.
yeah.
But it just reminds me of this one time I had friends who worked at a Texas Roadhouse in upstate New York, where I was from, and they got on the news because they found out that the Texas Roadhouse was closing down when they got to work, and there was a handwritten note glued to the door.
That's when you know it's bad.
Right, and they hadn't gotten paid either, so they were owed.
no.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'd kick open that door, turn on the grill, and cook me up some steak.
Yeah, the owners just try to give you a nice Irish goodbye.
Oh, fuck
Right.
that.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, yeah, Ubisoft. I remember back in the early Assassin's Creed days, and even up to Odyssey, which is one of my favorite games of all time. Ubisoft had so many good titles, and they have just continued to make series after series of really baffling decisions. Like, what the hell are you doing? Ubisoft Plus, and you're going to charge people monthly more than the entirety of Game Pass costs, and you're going to do it just for your games. Like, who in the hell would sign up for that? And then scolding gamers for daring to not want to subscribe because they want to buy the game. Well, gamers need to get used to not owning their games. And we made the joke at the time, Ubisoft needs to get used to not owning their company. And that's kind of exactly what's happening. 95% of your company's share in 8 years, like, everybody should be fired. What are they even doing over there?
Right. Jesus.
That's tough to do.
Was
What's
it?
scaring me is
Well, I thought it would have been.
what's scaring me is that with all of the other interesting, we'll call it entities that are getting into video gaming, where are these IPs going to show up? Because this is going to happen. Ubisoft is going to close within the next year. That's I think inevitable. So when they sell off, uh, and you know what? Sure, maybe it'll be 2027, but it's soon. It's coming, right?
Yeah.
So where does your next Assassin's Creed game come from?
Or does it?
AI.
Maybe. God, no.
Player facing generative AI
Right.
will replace these 200 people in Paris that were asking to do a voluntary mutual termination agreement.
Isn't that a lovely? Hey,
That's the
we'll
most
fire you if you don't agree to our
Yeah.
terms. Yeah.
That's the most corporate bullshit I've heard in a long time.
I would
That's probably
imagine. Oh, God.
the last, like, corporate-ese thing that lived up to that was probably Microsoft's, not the profit margin, but what did they call it? Accountability margins.
Yeah. Right.
Right. Xbox accountability margins, and this is right up there. Voluntary mutual termination agreement. Corporate bullshit.
My guess is that they can't right out fire them, because there's more. Most of the European countries have work councils or councils, which are essentially like unions, right?
Mhm.
So I would imagine they're not allowed to fire them. This is their way of being able to lay them off with maybe not having to contribute to something like unemployment, which is lovely, right?
But if you're not getting employment, why the hell would you volunteer for this?
I would imagine they're looking to get all of this off the books right away,
Yeah.
I'm
right?
sure, but I would think, like, if you volunteer, we'll give you better unemployment than you will get if we turn around and fire you.
Sure.
Yes,
That
absolutely.
may also include in it an NDA. That may include a clause that says that you can't sue us for X, Y, and Z. So that voluntary termination has, I guarantee you, a lot of paperwork involved with it.
And comes with extra benefits too, like you said.
Right.
It's
We'll be happy to pay you more and give you some additional benefits if you sign this NDA.
Of course. My company a couple of years ago, they were looking for people to voluntarily retire or take a separation package. And I think my boss at the time got a full year's salary.
Dude.
A lot less expensive to do that than it takes them or to be taken to court.
Absolutely. And this was not like a court thing. Like they were just they were looking to eliminate some positions and whatnot. And it's like, hey, they had some older people that were just like I think ready to be done with the management change, and they were offering, and he's like, yep, sign me up.
Imagine if you were with like 6 months left and you were planning on to retire, didn't tell anybody, and then they offered you a year's worth of salary, and you're like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
You mean I don't have to deal with BS for the next 6 months, and you're going to pay me for a year? Okay.
Yeah.
And I think at the time he was going to get this was in October.
Mhm.
So he got basically it was like, okay, we're going to we're going to pay you for the rest of the year. You don't have to come into work, but you're also going to get your year salary on top of that. So he basically got a year and 4 months, 3 months paid.
That's like hitting the exact number on roulette.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. 00.
Right?
Yeah, I know that times be tough for game developers right now in the last 5 years or so, but seeing the state of Ubisoft, you couldn't be blamed for considering this deal, especially if you're going to get a better separation. But we have talked previously, it's been in the headlines that Ubisoft was considering going private, that they were considering selling to Tencent, and I think both of those are probably more likely than the company just closing or
Oh
dissolving
yeah,
or
for sure. Yeah.
whatever.
Right.
Um,
Just sell off their IPs. I mean,
That makes sense.
is there any based off of, I mean, the last couple of years, is there anybody who is super loyal to the name Ubisoft? If it came out under somebody else's publishing name, would you be upset? Like,
No.
oh no, it's Tencent's version of Assassin's Creed. I can't play that, you know? So it's not even their brand name that they're selling off. They're just selling off their IPs,
Right.
mhm.
you know?
Like,
But that means, though, we could still continue to get Just Dance, which I think they're still releasing Just Dance for the Wii in 2027.
Yeah, this is a crash and burn that's like on the level of Kodak and those kinds of companies.
Right.
You were so big, you were so great. How did you let this happen?
And maybe that's the syndrome, right? Is that if you have too much capital and you've done so well, you have the fuck you money, right? So you can make dumb decisions and still be okay for the time being. But eventually those pile up, you know, time over time.
you've seen
Ducks
The
in
Gambler.
Disguise says 10 cent? They'd be lucky to get 10 cents for the whole company at this
Oh!
point, eh?
Oh. Was that FU money reference to The Gambler with Mark Wahlberg?
Yeah.
Okay. You don't like what your boss is saying? F you. I think there comes a time when, so if you look at all of the Assassin's Creed games that Ubisoft has put out,
Mhm.
and you're like, do we honestly really need another one? What's the next iteration of the Assassin's Creed franchise going to really put out that we haven't done or seen yet? And the same thing can be said for all these other games, right? Like Call of Duty, they constantly pump the shit out and nobody wants it. And I think people have realistically shown like recently that they don't want this. They don't want the new Call of Duty. I haven't played Call of Duty in months. I was almost pulled back in last weekend. I did not do it. I abstained. I have not played that game. But realistically, there comes a point, I think, in every game's franchise history where they say, we've done all we can do with this thing. Like, what else is there? Like, are we going to make enough money to put this next one out? Because it doesn't matter if it's like, oh, okay, it doesn't really fit with the Assassin's Creed persona. It doesn't really give the fans what they want. But guess what? They're still buying it. So hey, I mean, we might as well make it, right?
Like Assassin's Creed Mesopotamia. Those little like shing shing things that you got on you, and they're like, "Oh my god, is that steel?"
Exactly.
hasn't been invented yet. But Frank said Assassin's Creed in space.
Well, let's not forget that Ubisoft is lots more than just
Sure,
Assassin's
sure,
Creed.
sure, sure, sure.
They've got Far Cry games, which was
Hmm.
a great series, Tom Clancy's, Watch Dogs, of course, Prince and Persia, Rest in Peace, The Crew, Rayman, all these kinds of series. And these series not doing as well was never a fault that the IPs weren't beloved or weren't
Right.
desired by gamers. It's just that they changed what they did for so long, which was make quality, fun games. Even the last Assassin's Creed Valhalla was just kind of phoned in.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what I'm
So
talking about.
they could still make Assassin's Creeds and I would still play them if they went back to how they used to make them.
Mm. Pull on them udders. Inside joke.
So yeah, I mean, if you wanted to take down the receipts, Blue, because I know that you record all of these things in a database somewhere of bad
She
takes
does?
that you could bring up later on.
Me?
Yes, you. I'm calling it. It is. Ubisoft is no longer to be owned by itself. Let's put it that way.
As long as we're talking about receipts, I'm pretty sure you said that before.
I've said that a lot about a
Yeah.
lot of different companies.
And I'm
I
pretty
s-
sure you said it specifically about Ubisoft.
It's coming. I mean,
The whole
it,
stop clock is right twice a day.
right, right. And everybody who drinks water dies someday. Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna
Okay.
happen.
Yeah. Soon.
Coffee, she is not the receipts daddy. She actually got actually before the stream started regarding a receipt that she tried to bring out. So
No, my
yeah.
receipt is valid.
No, it's not.
Don't
No, it's
make me
not.
include it in the final show.
I'm gonna make you work for this because I never said that I wasn't a top 40 person. I never said that. I said I just didn't listen to it at the time of your little song.
My song. It's my song now.
2 snaps, a twist, and a kiss. Hated it. Next up, the upcoming Fable reboot has 1,000 handcrafted NPCs, and you can apparently marry every single one of them. That's not crazy. We maybe once thought we could procedurally generate them, Playground founder Ralph Fulton told IGN in an interview. But that idea quickly went out the window as the Fable team decided they wanted to craft every one of these NPCs from their name, to their appearance, to their personality traits, to their moral worldview, to where they work and where they live and what their family unit is. Fulton continues, it'll be a bit of work, but you could marry them all. You can have kids with them. You can hire them. You can fire them. They are just great fun. It's unclear if Fable supports multiple simultaneous marriages, or if in fact it requires you to get divorced if you become smitten with chaotic good Greg the Baker down the block after starting a family with Teresa the stable hand. Based in Utah. Fulton could even mean you'd have to have 1,000 distinct Fable save files to experience marital bliss with all of its NPCs, which would indeed be a bit of work. Or is there perhaps a polygamy achievement waiting to be unlocked? Rest assured, this important information will be my first line of investigation when I get a chance to play Fable for myself later this year. And your scientists were so preoccupied with whether or not they could, they didn't stop to think as to whether or not they should.
I hope you don't have to divorce. I hope that you can do polygamy and that you can have like a Genghis Khan sized harem of, right? You can have, you know, 500 spouses and 500 concubines and do whatever you want. And it's like, and you get a marriage and you get a marriage.
See, LaShorty says you could definitely have multiple marriages in Fable 2 and 3.
There you go.
So I think this bodes well. I am really looking forward to comparing numbers with your friends. You're like, well, I have 397 spouses in Fable, and they're like, oh, those are rookie numbers. And then you have to
Pump
have
those up.
a wedding ring for every single one, so like
That's
they
a
don't
lot of
even
bling.
fit on your fingers.
Can't bend your fingers.
Right.
You start getting grills, like individual teeth,
Right.
nose rings, piercings, all that stuff.
You're over encumbered from all your wedding rings.
Duck says, "Marry the planet."
I have never played a single Fable game, so I don't really
Played the
know.
first one. The first one was fun.
Yeah?
I don't
The first
actually.
one.
I'll be honest with you. I don't see like a valid reason why I didn't play the other ones. It's just never got around to it. But the first one was super fun.
Mm-hmm.
And I agree. Doonkie Forever says, "I hope that there isn't, or I hope there isn't an achievement for marrying all 1,000 of them." I hope there is.
I hope there is too.
Yeah.
In fact, I hope it's the part of your platinum run is that you have to marry 1,000 of them.
Isn't this only on Xbox?
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's a good point.
So, but you'll get a big boost to your gamer score if you marry every
Ooh.
single one. It also implies there are no NPC children.
That's a good point.
Does it?
Because
Well, I hope it does.
handcrafted, yeah.
That's the thing. I like immediately started like, wait a second. So you're gonna intertwining and then this and that, and it's like the whole Adam and Eve thing with Cain and Abel, and like wait a second. You had like, come on, that's like really like, let's not do this. Let's not do this. And
14 generations, you can fill the planet with 8 billion people.
Somebody's gonna do it.
Justin Disguise says, achievement unlocked, death by Snoo Snoo.
Just everybody's like waiting in a line out in front.
It's like if you spend one night with each spouse, it would take you almost 3 years.
Yeah.
That's a lot of babies all at once. Well, no, because then
then by the time you got back around, your baby would be 2 years old from the first one.
Sorry, son, I haven't seen you. I've been busy banging all the rest of my spouses.
What was your name again? Carl, Clive, whatever.
You're Ryan the 53rd. Challenge accepted.
I think this is a good use of time and energy.
I gotta disagree.
Nobody's gonna play the campaign of the game. Nobody's gonna play the main storyline. You're just gonna. This is gonna take a long time.
Is it multiplayer online too, potentially? So you could tag team with your friend?
Oh my god.
That's a different kind of achievement.
Everybody, put their sword in the bowl.
Yeah. That's nice. It clearly says you could marry them all. You can have kids with them.
They're all generic kids because they couldn't take the time to figure out how to generate the kids, right? So they all look exactly the same. And therefore, once you have kids, everybody after that has no unique story. They're just like a literal cookie cutout. It's the same palette swap for both boys and girls. I think that would be interesting. Like it's Agent Smith in the Matrix.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Whenever he starts like multiplying and everything. But this, okay, I'm actually, now that you mentioned that, I can I think this might be like a virus type thing. I can get on board with it because if you have two people that marry, right, and have kids, and then that kid has a certain trait or look, and then that kid grows up and marries somebody else, it's like, will generative AI come into play and say, okay, we're going to randomly create this kid, and not just have it just like with a simple color swap or color palette for everything, or cookie cutter thing for every kid. It's going to take personalities and all that stuff in the worldviews and then pop you out. Bing! Hey, you're done. Bing!
So what you're saying is you don't appreciate generative AI until it has to do with genetics, potentially.
Yes, yeah.
Like, is this a recessive trait? And then is it a 50% chance that they're going to have blue eyes versus brown eyes?
Fable reboot is now God.
Right. Now you got me on board too, man. I'm in.
Is this
100%.
a day one purchase?
Simon says, in the other fables, when you divorced, did you have to split half your assets? So what's half divided by half divided by half 999 times?
Sorry.
Yeah. Here's 1 shilling. There you go.
Oh, that's true. Yep. Simon Esther said in-game genetics is a new thing we saw decades ago in Pets, Stardew Valley, and Fallout 4.
Oh,
But
see?
isn't Stardew Valley the one where you have to turn your kids into birds or something if you want to divorce and marry somebody else?
Is that right?
That's how you get rid of your kids.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, I guess it's better than the alternative.
Is it though?
What? Yes. I'd turn them into doves and let them go fly away instead of just like,
And they immediately get caught by a predator.
oh, like a hawk.
At that point, it's
Okay.
not your problem.
Yeah.
Is it?
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
God.
Even if they get lucky, doves in the wild probably only live a couple years.
And to my point, I've never played a single one of those games that you mentioned. Never played Stardew Valley, never played Pets, or
Not a
what was the
huge
other
fan of Pets, huh?
one? No. And Fallout, I
Pets,
just
with a
couldn't
Z.
get into.
All right, so Shorty said, I think I remember that you pay an allowance for your spouse while married. So I think after the divorce, you no longer have to pay their allowance. I explored this during my
Oh.
gameplay. So there's an incentive.
Go get your own job.
Right. Can't afford any more used spouses.
I'm looking for a voluntary mutual termination agreement with any.
Nice.
Oh, that was
Nice.
awesome. Well done.
Topical. I like it. And last on the docket, Valve needed to verify footage of the alien. Okay, really? We go from polygamy to this.
One of those weeks.
Valve needed to verify footage of the alien orgy in the new Earth Must Die before it was allowed to launch on Steam. How do you verify? And
Keep reading.
Keep reading. Yeah.
I sometimes wonder how Valve, which released over 20,000 new games on Steam in 2025 alone, that's impressive, can possibly be checking every single one of those games for potentially questionable content before they go up for sale. That's almost 400 new games per week to keep an eye on, a task that would require a whole lot of eyes. Someone at Valve does seem to be watching, though. Case in point, comedy adventure Earth Must Die from Size 5 Games, which launched yesterday, as noted on its... Okay, I read that entirely wrong. That's almost 400 new games per week to keep an eye on, a task that would require a whole lot of eyes. Someone at Valve does seem to be watching, though. Case in point, comedy adventure Earth Must Die from Size 5 Games, which launched yesterday. As noted on its Steam page, the game contains an alien orgy depicted as a gyrating lump on the floor. And that description seems to have raised at least one questioning eyebrow at Valve HQ. According to publisher No More Robots, Valve needed to know more about this orgy, of course. In fact, for science, Valve needed to see this orgy for reasons. Up until a few days ago, it was unclear if we were actually going to be allowed to launch Earth Must Die on Steam, as Valve had told us that they were unable to verify the context of the alien orgy, says the publisher. We were required to record and send footage of said orgy for their verification. Yes, verification and context. That's the same excuse I make if I'm caught looking at adult videos on my phone. But like many sex parties, this story has a happy ending. Yeah, you think? Fortunately, the orgy was approved. No More Robots said, and Earth Must Die was allowed to live on Steam. What the hell?
Just like, could you show it to me? Let's do a Zoom call. And they're like, I'm going to go off video.
Earth Must Die. It's
Hopefully you don't end
$11.99.
up like Jeffrey Toobin, sitting there like, oh, yeah.
Gyrating lumps on the floor is your
Yeah.
thing.
Hey, everybody's got a kink. So my guess is that the word orgy definitely hit their filter.
Yeah.
Of course.
I don't think everybody's like reading through every description. So I'm sure they have some automated thing that goes, hey, words to consider.
It's an adventure point and click interactive game that's only $12. I think I'm going to pick this up.
Yeah,
and
if
play
there's
it.
an alien orgy, yes. 100%.
Absolutely. It
100%.
looks, I mean, hysterical from the art style and everything. It's like Invader Zim.
Nice.
I definitely want to play this one.
And I read an early review that said this game is very preoccupied with orgies.
Perfect.
Right up my alley. I can see says
Oh,
Valve
yeah.
needs to duplicate Steam, make it for adults only for those kinds of games, but add a Y and call it Steamy. It just
Oh,
works.
Man, you should patent that right now. Sell that to Steam. Like, hey, Gaben, what's up, bud?
He's like, thanks for the idea. Slams the door.
Right?
Yeah, this is going to pay for your next yacht.
There it is. This one has a helipad on it. So, yeah. Alien orgy.
Mhm.
Gyrating lump on the floor.
How else would you depict an alien orgy?
That's what I'm saying is I think that this is actually more biologically probably accurate, right? We watch Star Trek and everybody is a bipedal alien with just some shit on their face. That's the difference between
Not some
humans.
literal shit on their face.
Right. So this is, I think, more biologically accurate. I'm assuming if we ever get involved with other sentient life within the universe, it will not look like us. That's my guess.
Ideally.
Well, I mean, if the universe is truly infinite, we will find infinite number of species that look exactly like us. Think about that.
I believe in alternate realities, alternate
Mhm.
universes, and everything like that. There's alternate versions of us probably recording a podcast right now.
Right.
Only it's about crypto.
I don't like alternate us.
We got really into the NFTs. And now every episode is lamenting because we can't sell our NFTs that we bought.
Or in this alternate universe, NFTs completely took off.
Oh, yeah. People got it, right?
But we're just playing on the trends. Alternate us are unlikable, but smart.
Satisfaction says, I bet they love the N64.
So it seems like from what I'm looking at on Steam for this game, Earth Must Die, it does not look to be adult rated or anything like that. But it seems like more and more of those games are coming out.
Yeah.
And does Steam need help reviewing these games?
I see where we're going with this.
Because if they do, I would like to offer my assistance.
You're magnanimous, sir.
I am.
I feel like it would be a huge burden on you, so I really appreciate you stepping up and volunteering for this job.
I volunteer as tribute.
In fact, I'll do it on my free time.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing is I would not. As funny as that sounds, I bet there are some absolute trash
Oh,
yeah,
adult games on there.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Weird
anything involving
ones.
a trailer park, you don't want to go play.
Meth House Simulator.
Yeah.
Get yourself a gummer.
Or just really the horror on his face. Oh my god.
Yep. Oh my god, if you're listening only, that was such a great sight that you missed.
Anywho, I think we've hit rock bottom.
Can
Only
only
place
go
to
up
go is
here.
up.
Yeah, now it's time for top 3 new releases.
Yeah. All All right, first up is I Hate This Place. PS5, Xbox Series X and S, Switch, and PC. A craft based isometric survival horror game with twisted monsters and warped reality. Scavenge and build to survive terrifying days and nights while using stealth and noise to fight enemies that stalk by sound. All styled with bold comic art and an 80s horror vibe. Next up is Winnie's Hole, early access out on PC. Join Winnie on a new adventure from within. Play as a virus in his body and mind. Capture cells to mutate and build a deck of actions to unleash in combo driven combat. A genre blending body horror roguelike with a dark yet charming story. Embrace discomfort. Sometimes we can't help being seen as a monster. And last up is High Guard out on PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. High Guard is a free to play PvP raid shooter where players will ride, fight, and raid as wardens, arcane gunslingers sent to fight for control of a mythical continent. Team up, secure your base, then ride out across the vast uncharted lands to loot, harvest resources, and upgrade your arsenal as you face off against a rival warden crew looking to claim your territory as their own. So, out of these three, no.
Yes. It's a Wonder Years spinoff.
What are you in for, Ryan?
All right, so High Guard, a raid shooter where you fight, ride, and raid as wardens, arcane gunslingers set to fight control of a mythical continent. Pass. That's a pass one on that one. Yeah, I'm good. Which brings me to I Hate This Place. Craft based survival or wrapped in stealth. So, it's the triple crown of things that I don't want to play. So which is the best part is that the name of the the game fits my feeling about this game as well. I would hate this place. But it was funny because I have to obviously copy all of the descriptions, post them in Discord in the morning when we have new releases coming out, and there were several people who just saw Retro RGB Gamers Week podcast, and then it just says I hate this place. And so several people commented that they saw that as a notification and thought that maybe it was a cry for help from me.
It's nice that they're concerned about you.
Yeah, that was nice. Yeah, right there. Which brings me to Winnie's Hole.
You can't even say it.
I think it sounds interesting. The idea of you playing a virus in a body, right? And it's combats like Osmosis Jones, if you remember that movie way
Yeah.
back in the day. It's a fun concept. I get it. One of the things though, I promise Snacks that if I don't actually plan on buying a game, legitimately buying it, I won't say that I will. But I am saying that this one is probably the one that piques my interest the most.
Okay.
So I'm going to go with Winnie's Hole.
A roguelike deck builder called Winnie's Hole. What about you, Donnie?
In the essence of time, I'm going to go ahead and say absolutely none of these. High Guard, I'm out on shooters. I don't enjoy them really much anymore. Winnie's Hole didn't look particularly pleasing to me, so I'm not going to do anything with Winnie's Hole. I'm not even going to look at it. I'm just going to pass it by.
Just turn the lights off.
I hate this place. It kind of looked like I could possibly play it, but the crafting, building stuff, I hate that kind of stuff. That's a mechanic I can never get into. So, yeah. What?
GoldenEye said, as long as you can find Winnie's poo.
That comes out of Winnie's Hole.
Right.
So, yeah, none of these games for me this week.
Okay.
So, Blue, what about you? Are you going to get any of these?
So, High Guard, obviously, you guys already know that I'm not going to play because I hate shooters. I do think it's an interesting case study, though. We talked last week about the blowback from it getting the big reveal spot at the Game Awards,
Yep.
and how the disappointment over, like, really, that's it? has caused people to hate this game before it even comes out. Now that it's out, it's interesting because a lot of the reviewers are saying it's actually really great, but the Steam reviews are still in the trash because it's buggy as hell. And then a lot of people are saying it has no idea what it's doing. Like it's just thrown all these different sort of elements from different games, just like mixed them up and threw them out there, and they don't mesh together, and it's nothing. But it's impossible to tell almost. Are these genuine reviews, or is this because this game's expectations were ruined before it was even
That's a good point.
released? I don't know.
That's a very good.
I don't
point.
know if we can probably answer that question, but I just think it's interesting to sit back and watch. I hate it here. Craft-based, isometric survival horror. I think you guys don't know what you're missing.
What?
I love this stuff. I am.
I just crafting. That is the number one. Like, why? That's oh god.
I will admit, crafting has to be done well because it gets to the point where it's just ridiculous.
Right.
Because you want to reload your gun, but you don't have any ammo, and it's 40 steps to harvest what you need to make craft new ammo. And when crafting gets like that, I don't like it, but it can be done well, and it can be done to where it's fun. I am kind of over the whole 80s horror vibe though. Stranger Things is over. Can we please move on from this aesthetic and everybody trying to copy it?
No,
You just killed Donnie's soul.
it's so hot right now.
Remember, I'm the head of the Department of Pain and Torture, so
She's starting early.
Yeah, you're right.
yep. And that leaves us with Winnie's Hole, which I am looking forward to exploring. Winnie's Hole thoroughly. I love
Thoroughly.
deck builders.
Can I watch?
Yeah.
Yes, you may. I love deck builders. I love roguelikes. I will pour one out, though, for children's IP that go into the public domain and just get brutalized
Sure.
like this. That movie, Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey or whatever, that was an abomination. But this looks like it could be kind of fun. So of these three, I'm going for Winnie's Hole.
I bet Winnie's happy about that.
Yeah.
All right. So before we move on, let's take a quick break to talk about our sponsor. This segment is proudly sponsored by the Retro Game Club podcast. It's a fantastic, family-friendly retro gaming podcast. In each episode, Rob and Hugh pick 2 games to play and discuss, as well as news, interviews, and other topics. Right now, they're playing through Crusader of Senti and Destruction Derby 64. Visit them at retrogameclub.net or follow the link in the show notes. I remember right. Isn't Crusader of Senti basically it's Sega's version of Zelda?
Link to the Past. It's a complete ripoff, I think.
Yeah.
I want to draw your attention to the fact that you just said Rob and Hugh and just kept on going.
It says it in there.
I know, and Zach is so disappointed. You were supposed to read it and go, that's not right. But Hugh has come back for a guest episode.
Hey,
Well, I just want you to know that Zach set you up. You didn't fall for it, and Zach is now sad.
Happy to disappoint you, bud.
Games with Coffee says, if you want to get in Winnie's Hole, you got to pay the honey toll.
Oh, honey. The honey.
Oh my god, we have too much fun on this show.
And Satisfaction says, Crusader of Senti is Sega's We Got Zelda at Home.
Right.
Pretty much.
But it's stupid expensive in the,
Yeah,
market
the
nowadays.
market. Yeah.
Yeah. If I remember right, like
Emulation.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I had recently posted on the Sega CD subreddit, and people were about my Popful Mail purchase and everything like that.
Mhm.
And you get some people were like, "Wow, man, I paid way less for my reproduction thing," and yada yada. I was like, "Yeah, great, that's great. That's
good for you."
Yeah, I'm glad you're going emulation and everything like that. But no, it's as somebody who could afford to buy this thing because it was a 30% off purchase and everything like that. I'm a stickler for the original media. So
Crusader Senti goes for loose right now, $470, complete, almost
Damn.
$2,000.
God damn.
Yeah.
I said, God dang.
You know, could you print me out like a thing of like really expensive games so that when I figure out how to go back in time, I will have a list to give my former self?
Sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not quite like the sports almanac from Back to the Future. Similar vibe though.
First thing you need to do is you need to go to Japan because there's going to be a lot of those games. Like if you can get the Punch Out, gold Punch Out, that would be great. I'd appreciate that.
I'm surprised you don't have the gold punch.
Oh, it was a promo thing.
And
I don't have enough money to spend on that kind of thing.
I'm just
I would
hearing
buy
excuses.
several copies of the original NES games. Keep them
Like
sealed.
all of them.
The black box 5-screw hang tag.
The sticker seals, the matte seals, the gloss and matte, the Mike Tyson's Punch Out, first print sealed.
Mhm.
I keep it sealed. Yeah, absolutely. That would be me. All right, guys. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Well, let's get it on. Because
Mills Lane.
it's trivia night. Yes, we've got our two contestants, Ryan and Blue, will be fighting for trivia supremacy this evening. Although it's okay, you know what? They are going to fight for the daddy title, the trivia daddy title. So we discussed this the other night, and that every time that there is a trivia battle, that the trivia daddy title, the trivia daddy title is up for grabs. Correct?
No, we did not agree on that whatsoever.
I thought we did. They have to beat you, correct?
Well, yeah, but I won Trivia Daddy from winning trivia 3 times, so I must be defeated 3 times.
All right, well, consider this the first one.
Yeah. And then Ryan
I do kind of assume so because you guys now do their trivia questions specifically to make me lose.
No, that's not true.
No, you don't
No.
think so?
Mm-mm.
Ryan does.
I do.
Yeah. He's like, here is your 80s television category. It's just like, fuck.
Mine is actually a potpourri. There are some TV, music, other things, some pop culture stuff in there. It's not specific to one thing. And I'm not tailoring this for any one person to have an advantage or a leg up on the other one. So,
general knowledge.
Correct. Absolutely.
Okay.
So this is going to this is trivia that's going to cover the 70s, 80s, 90s, and 2000s. There will be 5 questions in each category. The questions are worth 2 points apiece. You can have the option of stealing if your contestant does not know, or if your opponent does not know the answer to it. You can gain their full points. There are also 2 trivia questions in the entire contest that if you get wrong, you lose all of your points.
Oh, shit.
If you get them wrong, you will lose all of your points.
Is it like, what's 2 + 2?
Exactly.
Is it like a daily double situation where you don't know until you ask it?
Pretty much.
It's like a daily whammy,
Yeah.
right? Big bucks, no whammy.
Now, what I'm going to do, now you can't do it twice. So like if Ryan were to select one of the questions and he gets it wrong, then if he can't select the other one. The other one would be for Blue.
What if he doesn't get it wrong?
Well then
2 points?
Then he could select the other.
No.
I think she's got a point.
Oh yeah. You're right. But if he loses, so if you lose all your points in the first one, yeah, the other question would be for the other opponent. But if he wins, if he doesn't lose his points, then correct, he could get the other lose your question. Lose your point question.
So-
Frank said, Ryan, and the categories are things at Donnie's house that he can see right now.
So what we want to happen is for our opponent to get the bad question, get it right.
Correct.
Then for our opponent to get the second one and get it wrong.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes? No, no good? Yes? No?
Let's
Yes.
do it. Let's rock and roll.
Yes? Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. So let's see. Let's try to figure out something to determine who goes first.
Volley for serve.
Yeah. Ryan, you go first.
All right. I like this.
So 70s,
All right.
80s, 90s, or 2000s.
Let's go with 90s.
Which Irish singer received a lifetime ban from Saturday Night Live after ripping up a photograph of Pope John Paul II during her performance?
Nothing compares to you. Sinead O'Connor.
That is correct.
Thank you.
Ryan coming in first with 2 points. Blue, did you know the answer to that question?
I did know the answer to that.
Okay. All right. See, you would have gotten that one right.
But you didn't.
Blue, you are up.
I will also take a 90s.
You will also take a 90s. Okay, give me a second. I need to mark this one as done. What board game, introduced in 1992, urged players to sneak into the kitchen without interrupting a sleeping parent? Which board game, introduced in 1992, urged players to sneak into the kitchen without interrupting a sleeping parent?
Yeah, I heard you.
Damn.
Midnight snack. I don't know.
Midnight snack. That is incorrect. Ryan, would you like to steal?
Don't wake daddy.
That is correct. Ryan with 2 points. Don't wake daddy. Even Puzzle Butter knew it in the chat.
Yep. You press on this little like button that's his clock, and he's got like the nightcap on. And he's sitting in his bed. If you hit it enough times, he pops up.
I vaguely remember the commercial, but clearly was not paying attention to it.
Mm-hmm.
If there is, obviously we'd like to not have Ryan and Blue look at the chat while these questions are being read, because I mean, just
no, everybody should definitely play along. I will
yeah,
say.
absolutely. You guys,
I will minimize it. It's gone.
yeah, you guys can absolutely answer in chat, but we're doing the honor system here. Yes, just so they don't look at the answers.
Yep.
Okay, so Ryan stole that one. Ryan is up 4-0. Ryan, you get to pick.
Let's go with 80s.
Which soft drink, introduced in the 80s, had a clear cola formula that made it look like water but taste like soda?
Crystal Pepsi?
That is correct.
Why are the questions worth 2 if you still get 2 and you steal?
I didn't think this thing through. Okay,
It's like basketball, for the most
Yeah.
part, everything's like 2 points. Right? I mean, in football, you can't get a single point
I will do better
without scoring a
next time.
touchdown first.
Right? There should be a universal thing for the trivia, right? Instead of changing the rules every single time. I will do better next time. We will come to a template and all that we can follow. So
I'm not complaining, just a question.
okay. Blue, it is your turn.
80s. Oh boy.
No. Which Swiss accessory brand made plastic colorful watches into a fashion must-have?
Swatch.
That is correct. The Swatch watch.
It's important for Ryan to raise his hand when he knows, just because he wants to brag that he knows and to put the pressure on.
It's the pressure is what I'm
It's-
going
yeah.
for here.
Under pressure. I believe Crystal Pepsi came out like 89.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who that was Blue. Okay, Ryan, you're up.
70s?
What cooking method involving a communal pot of melted cheese became a dinner party staple in the 70s?
Fondue.
It is fondue, not fondue. That is correct. Ryan with 2
I mean,
points.
it could be if it.
You know, you come into the living room, you put your keys in the bowl, you get a bowl of cheese. There you go.
End up in the emergency room because.
All right, Blue, you're up.
2000s.
Ooh, the 2000s. Okay. Which performer returned to the 2018 Super Bowl halftime show after previously performing in 2004, where they ripped their co-performer's jacket and non-consensually revealed their breasts?
Justin Timberlake?
That is correct. It is Mr. JT. Do you guys remember where you were when that happened?
Yeah, I
Not
was
watching.
in the basement of a buddy's house. And we
Buddies!
both did the. No, we both did the. Did you see what I saw?
Do you see what I see? All right, Brian is currently in the lead 6-4. Ryan, it is your turn.
Let's do 80s again.
80s. This is
Don't say it.
This is the question. This is the risk it question.
All
Don't
right.
fuck it up, Ryan.
If you
Don't
get
fuck it
this
up.
wrong, you lose all your points. Which company released the first disposable camera?
Kodak?
That is incorrect.
Fuck.
I thought maybe you would have gotten this one right because of, you know, your dad working for Kodak and everything. But yeah, it was.
Sorry?
Actually, this one you can steal, Blue.
You should finish and then I'll steal it. Panasonic.
That is incorrect.
Okay.
Is it
The company.
Polaroid?
Fujifilm.
Fuji, yes. Fujifilm.
Fujifilm.
I was struggling to remember any other like camera companies.
Yeah, Fujifilm.
Fujitsu.
Bless you.
Thank you.
So Blue is currently in the lead, 4 points to nothing. Does Blue
You
also
needed
get
to
the
get
curse
that right.
and lose all her points if she steals and fails? No, she does not. No, she does not. So yeah, he needed to get that right so he could get it wrong the next time. But yeah, Blue, you are currently
Way to
in
go,
the
Ryan.
lead 4-0, and it is your turn.
90s.
What music compilation album series gathered all the biggest hits of each year and sometimes each summer?
Now that's what I call music.
Now that's what I call an answer. That is correct. Blue with 2 more points.
Simon Ashtier is correct.
Right.
I thought we weren't supposed to be looking at chat.
It was done with the question. And so I'm trying to look at how many people we got watching.
I have mine minimized so as to avoid allegations of cheating.
Okay, so that's what, 6 points now for Blue?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, 6 points for Blue, 0 for Ryan. Ryan, you can still catch up. Ryan, this is your time to shine. Which category are you looking for?
2000s?
2000s. Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston ended their highly publicized marriage shortly after Brad filmed which movie with Angelina Jolie?
Mr. and Mrs. Smith?
That is correct.
Oh, God, that was like a fucking... that was a guess. Did you notice the high pitch at the end that Mr. and Mrs. Smith?
Smith?
I think that was their only movie together.
Oh, no idea.
Believe so.
Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure.
Give me just a second to update some stuff here. Just trying to make sure I got all the points correct. Ryan is on the board with 2 points. 2 points. Blue, it is now back to you. Which category are you going with?
I haven't done a 70s yet, so I'll do a 70s.
What was the name of the shark in the 1975 film Jaws.
It had a fucking name?
Mm-hmm. I know his name.
Was it not Jaws?
It was not Jaws.
Well, that seems like false advertising if you ask me.
Was that your answer, Jaws?
Yeah.
Okay. Ryan, what's your answer?
Don't take me down, Bruce.
Hello, name's Bruce. Yes, that is correct. Ryan is correct with 2 points. The shark's
They actually
name,
named the fucking shark Bruce?
correct.
Yes, behind the scenes, it was his
Oh,
nickname.
okay. I was like,
Bruce.
that is not in the movie. I swear that's not in the movie.
And
Which also was in Finding Nemo.
Correct.
The Great White's name was Bruce as well.
I was just getting ready to say that.
Yep.
Ryan, back to you, sir.
Let's do 70s.
What was the name of the bar in the sitcom Happy Days?
Oh shit!
1, 2, 3, 4, Happy Days.
It's
Happy
like-
Days.
Pat's or something. I'm thinking
Geno's or Pat's.
because I keep thinking of like Pat Morita, because he was the
Yeah,
but they wouldn't use his name, so I don't know.
it's Miyagi's.
The Miyagi's. I'm gonna pass.
Okay. Blue, would you like to offer? Would you like to steal? You don't have to answer.
Yeah, I got fucking nothing.
Okay. The name of the bar is Arnold's.
See, I knew it was the name. So like at half a point.
You said Pat's.
Right, because it's based off of Pat's character. Isn't Arnold in the show is Pat's character, right?
I don't know what his name was.
I
in the
think
show.
it is.
I know
it is.
Al was the caretaker of the bar or whatever, like
Mhm.
the cook and stuff. But yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen Happy Days.
Right. Tuesday, Wednesday,
Happy Days. Blue, you're up.
80s.
What AI-driven computer plays a central role in war games, asking, "Shall we play a game?"
IBM something. Or
In-
does the computer have a name? I don't. I've never seen that movie.
It's got two names.
Oh my God, incorrect. You you cheeky bastard. Yes, it does. Ryan, would you like to wager a guess?
Would you like the official name or the nickname?
Give me the nickname.
Joshua.
Oh, sorry, the official name.
Whopper.
That's correct. Whopper.
Yeah, that sounds
Also-
way more official than Joshua.
So IBM, though, it's funny that you bring that up. Stanley Kubrick's 2001: A Space Odyssey.
Mm-hmm.
IBM, if you just go back one letter, it's HAL.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
So HAL 9000 is just like, hey, we're bored.
IBM.
We can't come up with a cool name, so we just shift one letter to the left.
All right, so let's do a score update. Blue currently is sitting at 2, 4, 6. 6 points. Ryan has climbed his way back. 2, 4, 6. It is tied. It is all tied. He went to rock bottom, and now he is tied back with Blue.
And it's my turn to pick, too.
It's your turn to pick.
I'm going to go with 90s.
What year was the World Wide Web first introduced to the public?
To the public?
To the public.
1990?
Final answer?
Final answer.
Incorrect.
Okay.
Blue.
Can we do like a Price is Right situation?
1.
91.
that your
I'm
answer?
going to say 94.
You should have stuck with the Price is Right. It was
91, yeah.
1991.
See, I knew it was early 90s. I just,
Yeah, I remember getting in high school as early as like 93, 94, getting on with AOL.
Yeah.
So, yeah, much earlier than that. All right, Blue, it is your turn. Remember, you're all tied up.
2000s.
2000s. Ashley Simpson's career took a nosedive after her 2004 lip sync flub on Saturday Night Live. Who was the host of that episode? The safe word was already discussed at the beginning of the episode, Coffee. You don't know?
No, I have no idea.
Ryan, do you have a guess?
I know. I can picture her at the end, like blaming her band and everything. Like, oh, my band started playing the wrong song, and like I didn't know what to do. But I can't remember who was hosting. Christopher Walken.
That's incorrect. You suck.
That's not the thing that anybody remembers about that.
Right.
that.
That's like an obscure little like piece of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The host may as well have not been there because
True.
the episode was just irrelevant at that point.
All right, Ryan, you're up.
Well, what was the correct answer?
Who was it?
Oh, sorry, it was Jude Law.
Jude Law.
Jude Law.
Would have never picked that up out of the ether,
So just to let you know, we've got 2 more questions in the 2000s, 1 in the 90s, 1 in the 80s, and 2 in the 70s.
Let's do 1 in the 80s then.
What popular robot toy released in 1984 could talk, move, and play simple games? Simple chat.
Is it Teddy Ruxpin?
Incorrect.
Okay.
Teddy Ruxpin was the bear with you put the cassettes in and does the read.
He's a robot though.
Yeah, but Teddy Ruxpin wasn't released in 1984. I think it was more like
probably
87, 86 or something like that.
Man, I fucking wanted one so bad.
Yeah. Blue?
Was it not Rob?
It was not Rob the robot. It was the Tommy Omnibot.
Wouldn't have gotten that.
No.
Yes, the Tommy Omnibot is the answer we were looking for. Okay, so that closes out the 80s. We are still tied 6-6. Blue, you're up. 2 left in the 70s, 1 in the 90s, and 2 in the 2000s.
90s.
What was the highest grossing movie of the decade? Are you fucking serious, film student?
I don't fucking care.
She was too busy watching artsy films.
Yeah.
A Room with a View.
Oh, hi, Bach.
The Lion King.
Incorrect. Ryan.
My heart will go on. Titanic.
See, that's what popped to mind first, and then I thought, no, that's early 2000s.
No, it's like 97,
97.
98?
97.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Ryan has just pulled ahead 8-6. 4 questions left. So there's still a chance. You're telling me there's a chance.
70s.
Which fad toy caused a massive craze in 1975?
Just one. Just one toy.
I'm gonna be thinking out loud here. So I'm like Cabbage Patch Doll, the Pet Rock, 1975 though. Slinky, like no, that's got to be earlier than that. Wonderful magical.
This is 70s Satisfaction, so Tamagotchi would not have been a thing.
It's a Tamagotchi. It's not Tickle Me Elmo either. Wow, that was spot on. I'm impressed.
I used to be able to do it very well.
I'm gonna go with Pet Rock.
Final answer?
Final answer.
That is correct. The Pet
Oh
Rock.
my God.
Pet Rock. Like
Ooh.
that guy cleared up.
Just by going to his garden and picking up
like,
shit.
were we that stupid in the 70s?
It's like Chia Pet. Let's just cover like pottery and fucking seeds.
Just like the couch potato too.
Right.
All right. Ryan is up 10-6. Blue, it is now your turn.
Do you know the original Mr. Potato Head was just you bought the potato?
Yeah, and you stuck
Yeah. It's got a smell after a while.
2000s.
2000s. This is no, I'm sorry, there's two more. Comedian Liam Kyle Sullivan's character Kelly became famous on YouTube for singing about what in her debut song?
Hard-boiled eggs. I have never heard of this person.
If that's the answer, I will quit and let her take it.
Like, holy shit, she fucking got it right. That is incorrect. It is not hard-boiled eggs. Ryan, do you have a guess?
Soft-boiled eggs.
Correct. No, it's actually shoes. If you look up the song Kelly and Shoes on YouTube,
I'll have to look it up after
that one.
Yeah.
All right, so nobody got that one. Ryan is still in the lead, 10-6. Ryan, it is your turn.
I think I got 70s left, right? That's it?
We've got one in the 2000s and one in the 70s.
I think I've gotten... No, because I got Happy Days wrong. So...
Correct.
Let's go with 2000s then.
This is the last question where you could get it. Oh, you've already gotten it wrong.
It's true.
So
So that means the next one is blues.
Well, then you might as well just give him the win because it's possible for me to win.
No, it's not.
Because
if
you could steal and then...
Yeah. So Paris Hilton's catchphrase, "That's hot," became inescapable after which reality show premiered in the 2003?
Oh, shit. What was the name of her reality show?
Shoes.
It was
Shoes.
like her and Nicole Richie, right?
Yes.
It's like The Simple Life or something. I'm going to go with that.
That is correct. It was.
Is it really?
It is The Simple Life.
Oh my God. Pulled that one out of my fucking ass. Holy shit.
Blue, this last question is yours. Which disaster film about a burning skyscraper was released in 1974?
Isn't that like a horror movie? Kind of? Like I thought that would be up your alley.
Ryan, would you like to steal?
It's a Towering Inferno.
It is Towering Inferno. I'm giving you. I thought you would know books. I thought you would know the top grossing movie of the. It's not like I tailored it to you, but it's like, hey, I thought you would probably know. You're the film student.
You didn't ask any questions about books.
I thought the Towering Inferno was a book. Before
it is,
a movie.
I think.
But you said it was the movie.
Well,
anyway, it's fine. It's fine. Admittedly, my pop culture knowledge will never compare to Ryan's ever. So,
Ryan, you have played majestically. You have come out on top of this trivia. That is 1x over Blue's 3 wins. So she is now down to 2. And we just have to do a good job. I'm not. I'm
Tag.
I need to.
You're it.
Just say I need to put this as eloquently as I can. We need to do a good job at chipping it away at those wins that she has. So
Because
You
you didn't
need
want
to
to
do
say
a
we
good
need
job
to
at
tag team.
tag
yes,
team,
Got it.
yeah.
exactly.
Got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't want to make a threesome joke. Is that what
I
you were
did
saying?
not.
Like,
I
oh,
did
okay,
not.
I got what you're saying. Yeah.
We
Yep.
don't make threesome jokes on this show. Never once.
no, he's
Never
not
once.
pop culture daddy. I don't.
I'm not going to take that. No, I'm not going to take that title. I appreciate it, though. I feel like I did well today.
Yes, you did very well. Congratulations. Everybody give a round of applause to Ryan. He did very well. Yay, you did it. And with his impressive win, I think it's time to go ahead and wrap up this episode. Thank you for listening to episode 197 of Gamers Week Podcast, and a big thank you to the Retro Game Club Podcast, Love Retro BTW, Pixel Pond Production Company, and Absolutely the Best Podcast, a work in progress, for sponsoring this episode. Don't forget to check out their links in the show notes. If you want to connect with Gamers Week, follow us on Twitter and Blue Sky at Gamers Week PC. Watch us right here on Twitch at twitch.tv/Gamers Week Podcast, where we will record live every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Central Time. You can email us at gamersweekpodcast@gmail.com. You can visit our merch store at gamers-week-podcast.creator-spring.com. Or if you want to do it the easy way, follow the link in the show notes. And last but not least, join us on Patreon at patreon.com/gamersweek. And finally, since you made it all the way to the end of this episode, please leave us a rating and a review to let us know how we did. We really do value your feedback. And while you're there, consider subscribing on iTunes, Spotify, or your podcast platform of choice.
Rick said, pulling Simple Life Daddy out of his ass, Daddy.
I don't think I would have gotten that one.
You know, it was probably a couple months ago. I was watching YouTube, and it was somebody who was reviewing like old TV shows, and that was one of them that came up where they had talked about like just how stupid it was.
Okay.
So it's in there somewhere back in the brain, and that's my problem. Is I go down, I let YouTube choose what the next video is going to be. Not always great, but and a lot of times I just have it playing on in the background. So
What, The Simple Life?
no, just crappy YouTube like reviews and stuff.
Yeah.
He's
But
studying for trivia. That's what he's doing.
That's what it is. I'm gonna be on fucking Jeopardy.
I lost on Jeopardy. But that just refuels the tank, you know, just like kind of putting that stuff off in the background and seeing things that you would not have thought of in like the past 20 or 30 years. You're like, oh crap,
Right.
okay, yeah, that was it. Okay, sure.
Mm-hmm. There's another one I was watching, which was Pros versus Joes. Do you remember that show?
I do. It was like the professionals versus like average people that.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was guys who like, you know, maybe played D3 college sports.
Yeah, that's right.
Right. That they were younger, and then it was like retired athletes for the most part were playing, and 99 times out of 100 just whooped the shit out of the Joes. It's like Bo Jackson's up there swinging for the fences, and the guy's like barely sailing it across the second base. Yeah.
I missed that show.
Mm-hmm. 2000s were a wild time, man.
Let's bring it back, man. All right, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. Thank you very much for stopping in and spending your Wednesday night with us. We greatly appreciate that. We will be back next week. Next Monday, everything will be back in order. We'll be back with either the uncut or the playthrough, probably an uncut since we missed it this last Monday. Ryan was doing some experimenting, and he was unable to move forward with the recording of the episode. So hopefully no more mishaps next week.
Experimenting like I haven't done it before.
Then why'd you
You're
throw
not
your back
18
out?
anymore there, bud.
Anyway, that's it for us. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. We love you all, and we will see you next week. Have a good night, guys.
Adios.
Adios,
Bye.
muchachos.